Hi everyone, hope you all. This is CoinsKid. Just going to dive into Cardano. Once again, thank you for your support, okay? Big up the CoinsKid crew. And thanks for your support across the board. The Telegram, the Patreon, the Twitter. If you're not following us on Twitter, do get involved in that right now. There's a lot of content going on there, a lot of banter with people on there as well. So, and Instagram, my missus is taking care of that. She's on Instagram as well. So it's all good, really. Basically, Cardano, as anticipated, is broken out of this rising wedge, hasn't it? And we did give you the breakdown target of $1.17, and it does seem to be on its way there, to be honest with you. From the initial break of support right there, the rising wedge, you can see at the moment Cardano is down 24% with a projection of around about 31% just there. Now this particular area where it's going to, okay, I'm not saying it will go there, by the way, but you can see it is on its way. Effectively, you can see it does have a destination, just like I've shown you in multiple videos, you know, waveforms. Eventually it gets there, doesn't it? And we did give you that opportunity, that short opportunity right there for Cardano, but that doesn't change our long-term projections. We've still got our long-term projections, which you're fully aware of in the channel right here. But obviously, short-term, you're under the cosh, you're under a level of resistance, and you're coming down to key levels of support, which hopefully Cardano holds before continuation of the bull run right here. And you can see it was hitting its head on this level of resistance. You're also under the EMAs, and it's contributing to your downtrend right here. Now, this particular level that Cardano is coming down to, I say is as well, potentially, sorry. I shouldn't say is, we're predetermined, but you can see it's basically on its way there. This is a really key level of support that Cardano's found for itself, okay, over that month period there from February all the way into April there before it started to pick up, and that made that high there in May before obviously the correction right there for Cardano. This is a really key level of support. You can see it held around this area and consolidated for quite a long time before continuation, and this hopefully continues to hold a support right now. What we're going to do is look at Cardano on the weekly time frame, okay? So you can see on the weekly you're still above the 20 EMA right there. If you do start to roll over, okay, and you do lose the $1.17 as support, do target the 55 EMA as a buyback zone, okay, and a potential bounce, okay, because we may enter a capitulation event here for Cardano. I'm going to take a look at the stock RSI. So you can see that stock RSI is really oversold at the moment. It's basically in the floor, isn't it? And you can see each time, just like all the other projects that I'm targeting right now, each time that this stock RSI gets to this particular level, this is the absolute low here. I'm going to draw a trend line in for Cardano. You can see that every time it comes down this low, it bounces, okay? Look, just there. Got a little bounce, that relief rally right there before continuing the bear trend. But this was the Corona dump just here. Do you see this, where it come down to this particular level that is right now? It's just a little bit, it's almost there, isn't it? It's almost there where the Corona dump. Okay, so this is a really interesting key level right now, which Cardano finds itself coming to in the stock RSI, and this is where potentially you're going to find that base and that bottom for Cardano before continuation of this bull run. It looks horrible, it looks ugly, but for the last 3 weeks we've sort of been rolling over right here, and obviously you can see how overextended we are of the EMAs as well. So, you know, it looks bad, but what you've got to do realise is that where you've come from, okay, look where you've come from. You've not retested the 55 EMA since way back in September of last year when you rolled over here and you had that ABC correction right there, and potentially this is what you've got going on for Cardano right now. You've got the A, the B, and a potential C correction coming back down to the 55. So do anticipate that for Cardano, that you could actually roll down and come down further because you're that overextended right here. Okay, nothing is off the table, and as you can see, even in this event when it happened here and people were running for the hills thinking it's going to zero, it just bounced off support for continuation of the bull run right here for Cardano. And this is especially what we're anticipating for Cardano as well, you know, because you know what kind of project it is. It's a solid project, okay, in the crypto ecosystem right here. My analysis is we've got a little bit overextended, obviously, a lot of greed and FOMO into the market, and we're just coming back down to earth, and before continuation, retesting, holding key levels of support, okay, before continuation in the bull run right here. So yeah, that's basically Cardano. What I'm going to do for you though is look at Cardano versus Bitcoin, okay? Yeah, so just looking at Cardano versus Bitcoin, and you can see that it absolutely bolted out here of this level of resistance, and ever since then it's not really looked back, has it? Something it's not done for a long time is touched 20 EMA, okay? It's not had a 20 EMA retest, and right now you can see if you do start to close below the 050, okay, which is 3991 sats, then potentially you're going to start and see the rollover and come back down to 20 EMA as a test of support before continuation against Bitcoin, because this is a projection for Cardano against Bitcoin. Okay, we're going to get a full retracement to the all-time high, and then obviously we're going to get to the extensions versus Bitcoin as well, which I've shown you and gone through multiple times in Cardano videos with you. So yeah, still relatively bullish, okay, but a little bit overextended, consolidation, backtest support for continuation versus Bitcoin in the latter part of this bull run right here. You can see that Bitcoin is actually gaining a lot more against the alts right now. So the alts are sort of taking a bit of a backseat while Bitcoin does what it does before getting that continuation in this bull market. So yeah, we are having a bit of a sell-off across the board, unfortunately. We'll have a look at the markets right now. You can see that Bitcoin is currently down to 32,477, down almost 9% on the day. And there's a bit of a sell-off across the board. XRP is down 13%, 67 cents. VeChain, our beloved VeChain, is down to 8 cents, 8.5 cents, almost 15% down. So that's coming down to our particular target that we've laid out for you as well. So yeah, this is what happens. Okay, things go up and they come down, and just there went up, come down, continuation, went up, come down, continuation. If in doubt, zoom out, so to speak. So yeah, Cardano coming down to a key level of support. See it hold, continuation. Take care, everyone. We're back tomorrow with another update on Cardano. Bye bye.